everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to be talking about right now is something that has always bothered me, and this is, I guess you could call, like a secret war that we have all been battling for quite a long time. So, useless leaders, I want you to pay attention, okay? And if you're wondering why I just called you that, it's because that's what they call us. You, me, the everyday people grinding just to survive. The global elite billionaires, the politicians, the corporate titans, the meet in secret plotting to control our lives while the wealth just skyrockets. Now, in 2024 alone, billionaires got $2 trillion richer, while billions of us were left scraping by. Is this just inequality, or is it something far darker? So buckle up, because this is the truth that they don't want you to know. The term useless eaters sounds like something out of a dystopian movie, but it's been whispered in circles for decades. Some claim it traces back to eugenics movements or shadowy globalist agendas, like those tied to the WEF. Social media posts are buzzing with outrage, accusing figures like Bill Gates, Klaus Schwab, of using these phrases to dismiss the masses. But is there truth to it? Well, I can't find like any hard evidence to prove that they said it, but the sentiment that's behind it, that is what's harder to dismiss. Look at the actions. In 2024, the world's billionaires added $5.7 billion a day to their fortunes, while 720 million people, nearly 1 in 10, live in poverty, unchanged since 1990. That is the system that they have built, a system where the top 1% own 43% of the global financial assets, while workers in the global south get just 21% of the global income for 90% of the labor. Is that coincidence, or is it by design? I say it's by design. Now, Oxfam's 2025 report, it's called Takers Not Makers, lays it bare. 60% of billionaire wealth comes from inheritance, monopolies, or shady connections, not hard work. Meanwhile, low-income countries spend half of their budgets paying back debts to rich nations. It's a rigged game, and we're the pawns on the chessboard that they don't even care about. So how do they do it? How do the elites keep us down while their power keeps growing and growing? First, look at the monopolies. 7 out of 10 of the world's biggest corporations have a billionaire CEO or a shareholder, controlling $10.2 trillion, more than the GDPs of Africa and Latin America combined. They squeeze the workers, they dodge the taxes, and they jack up the prices, all while other governments look the other way. Second, look at policy influence. Look at Davos. Every January, the WEF brings together billionaires and politicians to improve the world. But who benefits? In 2024, corporate tax rates dropped by a third over decades, while public services like healthcare and education got gutted. And the third, look at division. They pit us against each other, left versus right, rich versus poor, while they cash out. Sound familiar? It's not economics, it's control. And here's the kicker. They're not just getting richer, they're shaping the future. AI, automation, biotech, Innovations sold as progress. But who do they serve? When factories automate, it's the workers who's useless, not the CEO. When healthcare goes private, it's the poor who can't pay. This isn't hate, it's indifference, and it's crushing us. Now let's lean into it even more. Some are claiming that the elite want Depop, right? Fewer useless eaters to manage. From Bill Gates' TED Talks on population growth to Schwab's Great Reset, the internet is ablaze with theories. Now, I don't have anything in black and white, of course, on how they're plotting to wipe us all out. But when billionaires push automation, climate policies that raise the cost for the poor, or the healthcare systems that bankrupt the global south, it's easy to see why people are starting to wonder. And when 1.7 billion workers face wages that can't keep up with inflation, while the top 10 billionaires gain $100 million a day, feels like a war on the common person. Whether it's intentional or not, the results are the same. We're struggling and they're thriving. So what do? We're not powerless, people, okay? First, get informed. Share this video. Dig into the data. Do your own research. Form your own opinions. Question the narrative. Second, support local economies. Buy from small businesses, not local corporate giants. Okay? Third, demand change. Oxfam's pushing for wealth taxes that could raise $1.7 trillion a year to lift $2 billion out of poverty. Imagine that. Schools, hospitals, jobs funded by making the ultra-rich pay their fare. Finally, build your community. In a world that is designed to divide us, connection is rebellion. Look at history. Unions, cooperatives, grassroots movements. They've toppled the giants before. We're not useless. We're the backbone. The elite may call us useless eaters behind closed doors, but we're the ones who keep the world running. They need us. We don't need them. So what's your take? Are we pawns on their chessboard and their game? Or can we rewrite the rules? Drop your thoughts in the comments section. Smash the like button. Share the video to wake others up. Subscribe for more truth bombs. Let's fight for a world that works for all of us. Until next time, stay sharp. And check out my other video on my other on my other channel, okay, for more on how the elite plan for crises while we're left in the dark. Subscribe and join the fight. I will see you guys in the next one, okay? You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping. And as always, fear less and God bless. Ciao.